Video here, and welcome to a new video. In the last episode of our road to top 50, we actually hit top 50. So now we are going to call it a road to top 20, I believe. Or road to top 25. See what we call it later. Anyway, it's gonna be episode 1. Currently, at the point of this recording, we are at rank 48. And yeah, let's hop right into the first battle. Once again, guys, if you're interested in the team, you can check it out on Patreon. But yeah, we're gonna skip ahead to the first battle. See if we get it here. Okay. So, team preview. Looks to be hyper offense, but he also has a Reuniclus, so it can be like Spec Chrome, hyper offense. Can be all sorts of things. Once again, I feel like Metagross is going to be the biggest threat to his team. So in this game, I will probably lead off with Ditto, just in case Metagross is the style rocker. Because Metagross has the coverage moves to get super effective hits off on my whole team. So yeah, I'll be leading off with the Ditto, and this also helps me find out certain sets. Yeah, my opponent leads off with the Metagross indeed. And I don't know which rank that is. Doesn't really matter. He's in the top 100 as well. Transform into Ditto, and we see Stealth Rock, Sand Headbutt, Ice Punch, and Trick. Okay. I think we both just go for Stealth Rock here. Makes the most sense. Because both of us are not really damaging each other, and we are both choice locked. I think we both go for Stealth Rock. It doesn't make sense if he clicks Trick. He would basically give me a free turn. So we get Stealth Rock up, and now we both are forced to switch out. I go into Mienshao. Does give me overall a good matchup against this team. Only Garchomp really threatens me, which he ends up going into. So I guess I could have pivoted it into Gliscor. That would have been better, because Gliscor had the overall best matchup, unless it's Ice Punch Conkeldurr. So in hindsight, I should have maybe gone into Gliscor, because if he did go Hydreigon, I could have just pivoted into my Mienshao. But now I'm kind of forced to bring in my Gliscor. And yeah, we don't know what kind of Garchomp this is. If he's Choice Banded, he can 2-hit kill my Gliscor. I actually decided to go into the Metagross. Okay. In case he wanted to go for a Dragon type attack. He already got Rocks up, so in that sense, it's too much for him. But he clicked Earthquake, which is annoying. But looking at that damage, it's not Choice Banded. He might be Choice Scarf. So I just set up a Spike here as he Conkeldurr. And this Spike is really huge. Just because he most likely doesn't have Defog unless Scizor or his Hydreigon is running Defog. And then he will remove his own Stealth Rock on his choice locked Metagross. And in this sense, I did kind of expect him to maybe double back into his Garchomp. But I don't want to predict against this Conkeldurr. Plus, I have Stealth Rock plus Spikes up, so even if he makes a double switch, he gets punished. And yeah, my opponent does go for the Facade here. Doing quite a bit. But yeah, I have to Pain Split here. Just so that I don't die to Facade plus Stealth Rock. And he goes into Hydreigon. It's kind of unfortunate in this situation that he takes the Spikes damage. Just because I get less HP recovery. And his Hydreigon has leftover, so it doesn't make a difference to him. And here I have to go Mienshao. I give him back his Levitate, of course. And yeah, Mienshao comes in. And he's most likely clicking Dragon Pulse on me. Because he's leftovers, he can switch up attacks. And here is where I decided to U-turn. He doesn't know my speed tier yet. He doesn't know how much speed I run on this, so it's not safe for him to stay in. And me going for the U-turn just gives me, especially with these hazards up, gives me momentum. But my opponent decided to stay in. So I could have killed him. Because I could have close combated it too, but maybe he was expecting the U-turn and didn't want to go Reuniclus there and get trapped by Weavile. So that makes sense. I still got my U-turn damage off on this guy. And here I decided, do I go Weavile? But he has... I want to keep Weavile for the Reuniclus, and he has a Scizor. So I think I decided to go into Ditto here. Especially because I already have the Spikes of Stealth Rock up. So if I click Dragon Pulse, even if he goes Scizor or Metagross, they will still take quite a bit of damage. Plus I don't take super effective damage from Stealth Rock. And I want to keep Metagross. I can switch into Ferrothorn if he brings in Metagross, and I can set up another layer of Spike, which he most likely is not able to debug against. Basically, if I go Weavile, he gets a free Scizor, and he also even has a Metagross. But in this sense, I can just Dragon Pulse. And there's no need for me to click Focus Blast, even though it hits his Steel types better. Because like I said, I have Spikes plus Stealth Rock, and if he for some reason does go into Reuniclus, I want to be able to hit it. Yeah, he's in an awkward position. He's not a Bomb Berry, because we saw leftovers. And even if he was, he would still die here. And it would have even been better for me if he was a Bomb Berry, because he wouldn't have gotten all that leftovers recovery. Yeah, my opponent did decide to bring in the Reuniclus, so I get off my Dragon Pulse. And here's the important thing. We don't see leftovers. I assume he's Life Orbed. So I decided to Dragon Pulse again. Because if he for some reason clicks Focus Blast right now, I will die. But he still needs to connect. And then Reuniclus is basically gone, because anything on my team will kill him. But he decided to go for the Trick Room here. So now I expect the Focus Blast coming my way. And this might be the moment where I bring in my Gliscor. Because I can still use my Ditto to beat his Scizor. The Fire Play is obviously to dodge the Focus Blast there. But I'm not feeling it, so we're not going for the dodge. And yeah, Gliscor is definitely the safest play right now. If we click Psychic, good for you. You are on the Trick Room, so you can still switch up moves. But if he does click Focus Blast, my Gliscor can recover spam till we're basically... till the Trick Room is over. Yeah, it does go for Focus Blast, which works out really well. Because now, like I said, I can recover spam. Because there's no way he wants to switch in anything to his anything to Earthquake on his team, or to Facade, so I can just Roost spam. I should not die. I'm over 62% HP. He clicks for Psychic. I guess me to 2 HP, but that's one of the highest rolls he can get. It's one of the highest rolls he can get to my Gliscor, because we are quite bulky on this one. And like I said, I am just going to recover spam a few times. Till he either gets a Spit Depth drop, or till the Trick Room is almost over. I was looking to make sure though, but yeah, I'm pretty sure. Plus Spit Depth Nature. Just look at this damage. It's way less than the previous one. So we just keep recovering here. And I just keep recovering. Because if he switches out, it's okay. Because my whole team can literally kill this Reuniclus. He won't be able to get to heal. He's only faster than my Ferrothorn, most likely. But that's okay. Now Metagross comes in. And here I figured he might expect my Ferrothorn to come in. And we already saw that he's Ice Punch, Zen Headbutt. So if I go into Ditto, I still resist his attacks. But if he for some reason clicks Trick, he doesn't gain anything. Maybe he gives me a Choice Band. Because we don't know. At that point, we don't know if he's Choice Scarf or Choice. I don't remember if he actually outsped me on the first turn. When I click Stealth Rock. I probably knew at that time though. But now watching this back, don't remember. I do go into my Ditto here. And he did Trick to predict my Ferrothorn, most likely. And if we don't give him leftovers, it's a way easier way of dealing with this guy. And now I think I just click Ice Punch. It's the majority of his team. And yeah, I don't really lose anything because I have Hazards up. He clicks Trick again. I get free Ice Punch damage up on this. And we get to see his Joy Scarf. I think I just click Ice Punch again. Look at that free chip, because he has to come back in on Stealth Rock and Spikes. I guess he can go into Scissor here, knowing that I'm Scarfed. But there's, I don't want to switch into Metagross. He decides to Sector Reuniclus, so he's gone. I have to use Weavile to Pursuit Trap him. And right now, I don't even think Weavile is that good. Yeah, my opponent opts to go into the Conkeldurr. I can obviously not kill him with Ice Punch. I think I just give him my Weezing. Or but I switch in my Weezing. And good thing we got the Toxicorp activated on Gliscor. Yeah, we get the Rocky Helmet off with the burn damage, and my opponent decided to forfeit. I felt like he could have still maybe won with his. I'm gonna pause it there. I felt like he still could have won with his Scizor, but on the other hand, I still had my Gliscor, so he needed Swords Dance, and if he did Swords Dance, I did have my Ditto, which can harm him in return. So it really depends on the Scissor set he was running. Yeah, we won that game. 79.25. Let's see if I go to the leaderboard to check what my rank is. That point 79, 26. It's rank 44. So we went up a bit, rank 44. Let's see what the next battle entails. Well, that was a short battle. Let's see what happens. I think I kill Reuniclus somehow and we win. Oh no, that's another battle. Oh no, we really. I don't think it's worth watching. I actually lost this battle. Oh wait, I knew. In this battle, I actually had everything under control, but I was messing up with the damage rolls on this on the Infernape, which I was messing up on the damage rolls on this Infernape. This is where I messed up because I lost multiple Pokemon this way. I go into Gliscor. I wasn't checking any damage calcs. I was just going off the damage he did to me, so he Flare Blizzes me. So that's around 40% right. I think I Roost there. 56 with 6. I Roost there. And I think I Swords Dance there, and that's a huge mistake. I wanted to win this fast, but I should have roosted again here, and I didn't. I thought with the recovery I lived 2 hits because I have a few extra. He got a really high roll on this one, and I Swords Dance, and yeah, it's a new mistake by me. So I let my Gliscor die, which meant that I couldn't defend against Garchomp. So I basically lost Ferrothorn to Garchomp, I think. Oh! Yeah, I made this noob mistake. And then I got 2 hits with Icicle Spear on his Garchomp when he used a substitute. I think that was the... So, basically, which meant that I had to lose an extra Pokemon to Garchomp. But I kept my Gliscor on his Flare Blitz. So he died. I still had all my Pokemon left. Yeah, that was a new mistake by me. So if I blame something on a loss, it's me not clicking that extra Roost. Because, yeah, I do get unlucky with the Icicle Spear hits on this Garchomp, as you're sure about. So he goes Garchomp here, I think. And that's why I hate these kind of battles in between, because I just want to get through these fast, and I want to go to the good battles. And then sometimes I just make mistakes like these. like players who are not supposed to win win. But yeah, I only have myself to blame for those kind of actions. Okay, see, so he does bring in the guard jump, right? He uses substitute. I spike on him, and yeah, I think here I have to let something die. Maybe I shouldn't have let Ferrothorn die. I was like, okay, I just get all my hazards against this, but if I actually kept Ferrothorn, I could have still defended against Blastoise. Actually, let me go back to the. Let's be a bit patient. So he switches in guard jump on me. I think I just sacked this. But what do we do? Sack something, right? I go straight into this. Ferrothorn. And he went for Home Claw. Ah, I see. He went for Home Claw. And instead of weakening him, I went for spikes because I thought, okay, I have Weavile. If I get 3 hits, I kill him. Behind substitute, that is. And I also have Ditto in the back. Ah, yeah. Now I remember this. Now I remember this. I messed up against the Infernape with my Gliscor, right? And I get in this situation, I was like, okay. I spike up, he Home Cloud up. If for some reason I only get 2 hits, I still have my Ditto in and can sweep him. That was my thought process. I just tried to get as many spikes as possible. I should have just gone for 1 spike and sack either Gliscor or Weezing. So I had Ferrothorn with full HP against the Blastoise. Completely my mistake. But I go Weavile here, and yeah. 3 hits is a kill. But you already guessed it. You already guessed it, man. The patented 2-hit Icicle Spear. But I was like, okay, it's still fine. He can just click Earthquake, Dragon Rush, whatever. I have my Icicle Spear. And then I only get 2 hits. He knocks me out, and I'm like, okay. Okay, I still have Ditto. So I trace his +1 guard jump with Home Claw. I was like, okay, I can just sweep him with Dragon Rush now. Because we already knew it was Levitate from the Weezing. It was Sandville from the Weezing, but he switches in Mienshao. And yeah, now you get this bullshit. Rocky Helmet Mienshao. And I was like, oh fuck, I lose this game. I was forced to go Mienshao here. Because Mienshao is the only one that lives an attack from the guard jump. Unless he misses against my Gliscor, right? But he decided to go Rotom instead. Here I was like, okay, I have to close combat this. To hit KO this. And he just clicks Defog. Everything just fell apart with that. With everything, how everything went. So I still claim my kill on this. And then my opponent made... Oh, I actually... Why did I U-turn on it? Ah, I didn't want to be at -1. I go Gliscor here. But he Hydro Pumped anyway. And here I wasn't sure if I should Rook Slide him, because Rook Slide might not kill him. But I also didn't want to be at -1, so I was debating. But if he went Guard Jump, it would have been annoying. But do I Rook Slide? Yeah. And I did Rook Slide, and he went Guard Jump. Had I close combated there, I could have still been fine. I close combat here on the Earthquake, which I obviously live. Had I close combated on the other turn, I could have won, but yeah. Who would know that he would set Garchomp there? Like, that is like the worst possible play he could make. And here he made an insane play as well. By going for the Shell Smash when everything literally is in serve range of my team. So, even here he made the bad plays. Like, had I just attacked him, I could have. I don't think I would have killed him with close combat, even with Shell Smash, with that Shell Smash. But I would have reduced his Water Spout damage. And then maybe I could live a hit from here. But yeah, that's just that, guys. That's gonna. The initial part, I messed up with my Infernape in that game. I messed up with Gliscor against Infernape. If I just roosted one more time, I would have easily won that game. Because then I would have a full HP Gliscor, which I could use against the Garchomp. At least breaking his sub and shit. Damn, my Ferrothorn wouldn't have been that low. Which I could have used against the Blastoise and Rotom. So it's it's all my mistake, and now I have this guy. Let's see, is this interesting to watch? Not really. It seems like we easily beat him. Oh wait, that guy didn't have. I see. That guy didn't have Defog or Rapid Spin on his team, so I just stacked my hazards, and yeah, good show for him. Let's see. Let's watch this game against Nick. Yeah, let's watch this game. So, you know what? I don't know at what rating we are, but we can watch this game. So my opponent is running a balanced Volcarona team. So quite a slow team, I have to say. If Garchomp is as fast as Pokemon, but it doesn't outspeed Superior, doesn't reach Starmie speed tier. So it doesn't outspeed Gengar. But it's a pretty slow team. It does have the priority with Scizor. But maybe it's Scarf Garchomp. Doesn't look like Scarf Garchomp though. But yeah, the standard Chansey, Rotom, Weezingcore. Chansey a lot of times is Wish Teleport. But it could be Stealth Rock on this team, and then maybe he runs Scarf Garchomp. But yeah, I for once don't. In this game, I don't want Mienshao getting burned because it is my only answer to the Volcarona. So I might lead something else, but I might still lead Mienshao. But I'm not gonna knock off on the first turn. We're gonna U-turn if Rotom leads up. Yeah, Rotom does lead off here, and I don't think there's any way I could go for knockoff and risk me getting burnt or something. If he tricks me, it's not the biggest deal, because I'm still quite especially defensive, and I don't think his Volcarona will. Wait, what? Oh, I made the worst possible. Did I really do that? Oh my god, this is like the worst possible scenario. Because he gave me a choice specs, and I knocked off the Assault Gear from this Pokemon. And I don't have any good special attackers that would hit this guy. So this is like the worst possible start right now. Why did I make that play? Why did I make that play? Because now I have a useless Mienshao. And his Rotom can even trick again to take leftovers or something from me. I have to go into this Ferrothorn. And yeah, my Mienshao doesn't have the Assault Gear. It's still full HP, so it can still come in on Volcarona. Which comes in right now. I don't die to +1 Volk on Mienshao either, so if he does decide to Quiver Dance, which still would be fine. But I have to go Shao here, and like I said, I don't think I die to a regular Fairy Dance, as long as he doesn't get the special attack boost. Which you already know, he gets that special attack boost. Oh man. So how do I get through this? Because something on my team has to die now. So I decided to sec this. Oh, he actually swapped out. Oh, he doesn't know how fast I am, of course. But he should have known, no, judging from my speed. So I actually got saved there. But now my Mienshao cannot come in on Volcarona anymore. I have to be a bit careful there. So my only way of winning now is if I activate the only way I can win right now is if I activate the Gliscor Orb, the Toxic Orb, and Swords Dance up. Because his team doesn't really stop me. Only the Rotom stops me. So I might even attempt to click Toxic here. I need something on this Rotom. I don't know if I poison him here. I do. He does go for Hydro, which is obviously going to do a lot to me. But like I said, my win condition right now is... My only way of winning is if I Swords Dance with Gliscor before Volcarona comes in. And with him being poisoned, my Gliscor can actually poison stall him. So I decide to Pain Split as he Volt switches out. So that's perfect. So I shouldn't die. Unfortunately, he crits me. Because I wouldn't have died and I would have gotten a shit ton of HP back with Pain Split. Now Volcarona ends up coming in. And I think I have to go Mienshao. Because Mienshao would still live Fairy Dance. And I don't know if I U-turn there. I do, okay. I do U-turn. I did reveal Rock Slide as well. So I don't think he wants to stay in. And if I get Wheezing in, I can U-turn into Gliscor. And Swords Dance up. Like, that's what I had to go off. Now I remember this game. I messed up completely this game. I was completely disregarding the trick because I haven't faced Trick in a while. Trick Rotom. So I just knocked off without thinking at that time. I get the U-turn against the Garchomp. And this is perfect. This is the Pokemon. And judging from that damage, this has to be an offensive Garchomp. So I decided, okay, I go Gliscor now. I instantly activate my Orb. And Garchomp looks like a Stealth Rocker on this team. It might be a hasty. It might even be a hasty Garchomp, judging from that U-turn damage. So I think I Swords Dance here. As Rotom comes in. I don't know if I go for game here. But he's poisoned. He doesn't have an item. Remember, he doesn't have an item. Because I still knocked off the Assault Gear. So he doesn't have an item. If he clicks Trick on me, it doesn't matter. But the important thing is this Rotom doesn't get leftover. So I think I might even go for the 2-hit KO here. Or I Swords Dance again. But he reveals to be faster, which means, because he's faster, he might not have the bulkiness to live my attack. Which he did. He did live my attack. But look at how low he is. So now I need to find another opportunity to activate my Orb. I think I go into Mienshao here to make him not go into Volcarona after this Rotom dies. So I had to look for another opportunity for my Gliscor to Roost and to Swords Dance up. Which he brought Wheezing in. My Mienshao is still Choice Spect, and like I said, I just need to be able to activate the Orb on my Gliscor. I knock off here. I don't think he would go Volcarona there. Knock off the Rocky Helmet, and I try to die here. So I can get my Gliscor in and Roost. I got HP on this guy. And all I need to hope is that he won't go directly into Volcarona. Ideally, he goes into Garchomp or Chansey. Scizor can still Swords Dance on me, which can be scaring. So basically, I was playing off him not doing the right thing. And he actually stayed in against me. Which means I do get my free Roost off. As he goes for Haze. And now that he revealed Haze, I thought, oh, what annoying. I tried to regular Earthquake here. But he swapped out into the Garchomp, and this was perfect. This is the Pokemon I can set up on. Unless he's Choice Banded. But even if unless he's Hone Claw, I mean. So I Swords Dance here right away. Because he revealed Draco Meteor, but we are really bulky in a special defense. That's even Life Orb Chip. So I get to +2. So all I need is one more Swords Dance, but I do need to Roost there. But being at +2 is still enough to take on Volcarona. But he revealed the Dragon Claw as well, and I was like, oh no. But we lived, and now we just keep roosting. Now we just keep roosting. I might even roost again here, but I'm also tempted to Swords Dance here. Because this time, with the recovery, Dragon Claw shouldn't 2-hit KO me. I was really looking at my HP. I would be over 90. And he switches into Volcarona as I get up in Swords Dance, and I'm at +4. Meaning that Volcarona, if offensive, will instantly die. If not offensive, he won't have the damage to knock me out. And that's an offensive Volcarona, because he's outsped me. And yeah, that means I should knock him out with the Earthquake right now. Which I did, and I'm over half HP, so I'm outside of Draco Meteor range right now. And here I felt, okay, I win this game. I won the game. I most likely win the game. Because I wanted to kill Weezing, I'm at +4. And if I kill Weezing, I also get recovery. Because he died before my poison activates. I get some extra recovery. And I'm 100% outside of Garchomp range. So the thing he needs to do is he actually decides to go Garchomp, and I just Roost Spam here. And he forfeits. So I had one of the most horrible starts. Like I said, I had one of the most horrible starts in that game. But we went out of our opponent's mistake. And yeah, we capitalized on it. We Swords Dance on the only Pokemon that we could reliably Swords Dance on. And that's the Garchomp at that yeah, Chansey as well, but there's no way he ever brings in Chansey against my Gliscor. And yeah, we got to +4 before Volcarona came in. That was a huge factor as well. And you guys saw what happened. Really bad mistake by me in the first turn. But let's see where that takes us. See if I show my rating here. I might not, but see, curious. Apparently I don't. Apparently we don't show the rating, okay. Oh, wait, maybe. Oh! 779.85. Yeah, the battle I did lose cost me quite some points. Because it was against a trainer rank player. But yeah, 779.85. Still think it's above 40 somewhere. But I think we're gonna leave it at that for this episode. So call this Road to Top 20 episode 1. And we're gonna do the road to, and this is part 1, and then we're gonna do the road to top 20 episode 1 part 2 in the next video. We can keep them a bit shorter now because we are drawing into the end. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video so far. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, guys. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you'd like to see more content that stay updated on the daily uploads. And yeah, you can comment as well if you have any questions. Check out the team on Patreon if you are interested. There's a PokeBase plus team building video on Patreon on this team, and you can also join our Discord server and discuss this game. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace out.